Hi, friends. Good morning. Yeah, my friends are here. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Scott. Y'all having a good Cinco de Mayo? Still pretty early. You too, Thomas. I decided to decorate a little bit. I like how colorful Cinco de Mayo is. Hey, Nathan and David, Miss Caitlin. Hi, St. Nick's, guys. So for any new friends we have on here today, since I know we're on a different Facebook, my name is Lauren. I am the vocational education coordinator at My Possibilities. I also have been acting as the program coordinator for a few months now. That just means that I help coordinate staff and schedules and classes for staff to be in. So welcome. Glad y'all could join us today. Hi, Mary and Katie and Tommy and Richie. I'm gonna wait a minute or two more. Hope y'all are having a good Cinco de Mayo. I know it's gonna be a pretty nice day outside. Hey, Lyndon. Hey, Aaron. So those of my hipsters that joined me yesterday, I introduced this guy and I gave him a name. His name is Hip for Hugely Important Piñata. So this is Hip. He has no candy in him yet. I got to get some candy to put in him. Hi, David. Hey, Adam. And Tommy. And Allie. All right. So like I said, my name's Lauren. Most of y'all know that. Since normally when we're in the building, I send out a morning update to staff with just our schedule for the day and any other fun things going on. When we switched to MP Online, we decided to start a version of that for hipsters. So every day for, I guess, the past month now, it's been a while, I have gone live on our hipster family page to talk about whatever holiday it is. Today is a real holiday, but usually it's like Peanut Butter and Jelly Day or World Dance Day. So we talk about that. We do some celebrity birthdays. We do some history of the day, trivia, which we have some trivia. Our hipsters love trivia. So, and then I go over the schedule for the day. So it's just a fun way to start our morning. So today I'm going to be talking about Cinco de Mayo. I'll give y'all a little preview of the schedule later, but hopefully y'all enjoy. I try to stay up to date with these comments over here because that's how we have been interacting with hipsters, which is different but fun. So let's see. Hi, Dylan and Scott and Paul and Katie and Olivia. Hope y'all are ready to learn about Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Okay. So for all of you in the comments, what do y'all think Cinco de Mayo celebrates? Because I didn't know this until I started looking it up. Hi, Richie and Thomas. And Mary. It is May 5th. You got that part. Thomas doesn't celebrate Mexican food, kind of. It is a Mexican holiday. Yeah. So y'all are all pretty close. So surprisingly, it does not celebrate Mexican Independence Day. That is what I thought it did too, but it's that Mexican Independence Day is in September. So we'll have to celebrate that then. It does celebrate Mexico though. I don't want. Hi, Adam and Courtney and Jared. Yeah, okay. So Cinco de Mayo, or the 5th of May, it is May 5th in Spanish. Y'all got that part. So it's a holiday that celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's May 5th of 1862 victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-American War. So also, forewarning, there's a lot of words in here that I'll say very well. So just bear with me. Yeah, Dylan, the Battle of Puebla. So it's not Mexican Independence Day, surprisingly. It is a celebration of one battle that they won, but then they ended up losing the whole war. But that's kind of cool that they celebrate the small victories, right? They were an underdog in that battle and ended up winning. So let's talk about the Battle of Puebla. Okay, Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day. Miss Leah, these are my Cinco de Mayo earrings. Okay. Instead, it commemorates a single battle. In 1801, so I don't know if Tim is on here, but he's my best with numbers. So Tim, if you're on here, how many years ago was 1861? Benito Juarez, a lawyer and member of the indigenous Zapotec tribe, was elected president of Mexico. Hey, Aaron. The country was in financial ruin, and the new president was forced to default on debt payments to the Union government. So basically, they were in debt to a lot of people. That's not good. In response, France, Britain, and Spain sent naval forces to Veracruz, Mexico, demanding repayment. Then Spain negotiated with Mexico and withdrew their forces. France, however, ruled by Napoleon III. Y'all know who that is? He's pretty famous. Decided not to, and 6,000 French troops set out to attack Puebla de Los Angeles, a small town in east central Mexico. From its new headquarters in the north, Juarez rounded up a force of 2,000 loyal men and sent them to Puebla. So France had 6,000 guys. Still had 2,000. It's a lot less. All right, Thomas and Allie are telling me this was 155 years ago. Thanks. It's a long time ago. Okay. So Puebla de Los Angeles, which I thought was cool that they have a Puebla de Los Angeles, just means city of lost angels. Okay, so even though they were outnumbered and poorly supplied, they were led by Texas-born General Ignacio Zaragoza. Shout out Texas. Yeah. Who prepared the French assault. On May 5th, 1862, the battle lasted from daybreak to early evening before the French finally retreated. So 2,000 people beat 6,000 people. I think that's why they probably have a holiday, because that's pretty impressive. Ryan and Rebecca. Okay. So with Within Mexico City, Cinco de Mayo. It's calling me. Okay. Within Mexico City, Mayo is primarily observed in the state of Puebla, where the unlikely victory occurred. Although other parts of the country also take part in celebrations. Traditions include military parades, recreations of the Battle of Puebla, and other festive holidays. But I thought this was interesting. For many Mexicans, May 5th is a day like any other. It's not even about national holiday in Mexico. So the biggest celebration for Cinco de Mayo is actually in the United States. Isn't that weird? So the United States has evolved Cinco de Mayo into a commemoration of Mexican culture and heritage. So some of the biggest celebrations are in Los Angeles and Houston and Chicago. There's usually parades and dancing and mariachi music. Obviously the food, but some of that won't be able to happen today. So that's why we have to eat in our houses, right? Yeah. So we just talked about the food a little bit. I know we like eating like tacos and enchiladas and queso. But as Americans and as Texans, we have come to know Mexican food as our traditional Tex-Mex. So that's different from actual Mexican food. I know, Erin, it is kind of weird. So as much as I love tacos and that I'll be making enchiladas today, I thought it would be cool to highlight a few famous dishes from Puebla, since we're talking about the Battle of Puebla and Cinco de Mayo. Who started Cinco de Mayo celebrations, Dylan? It started in the city of Puebla. They celebrated the battle, that they won the battle. Right? But then it kind of just grew into this big thing. And now we just use it as a day to celebrate Mexican heritage and food and the culture. Yeah, I know y'all like Tex-Mex. It's my favorite. Okay. Now, these are some hard words to say, so bear with me. Okay, so after arriving in Puebla in the 1500s, it's like 600 years ago, the Spanish settled close to Cholula and created what is today known as the city of Puebla. Religion was an aspect of Spanish conquest, and convents and monasteries were set up across the city. Spanish nuns invented many of Puebla's and Mexico's most cherished dishes in these convents by integrating old world traditions with new world ingredients. So what's cool about Puebla is that it is obviously in Mexico, but it has big parts of Spanish heritage. That's where they get most of their food and recipes. Water is good too, Nan. Okay, so the first one is called a mole poblano. So mole, kind of like the end of guacamole. So that just means a sauce, and a poblano is the type of pepper. If you look, it looks really cool because it looks like chocolate sauce with just different stuff in it. But it's the most consumed dish in Puebla for Cinco de Mayo. It's creamy, dark chocolate sauce consisting of about 40 various spices. It's typically for chicken or turkey and served with Mexican-style rice and frijoles. So has anyone ever had chocolate and spicy stuff together? Because it sounds weird, but I've heard that it's good. Ooh, Jared, I like guacamole. See, now I just got y'all talking about food. Tacos too. No, well, I heard it's good to have like chocolate and chili peppers together. So maybe we should try that today. The second Halloween surprising times. You like stuff. But the spicy and the balance is right. Chase M says he loves mole sauce. Chase you have to make it for us one day. I've heard that it takes a long time to make since it has so much stuff in it. I'm hungry. Okay, so the second food that Puebla makes is called a chalupa, which I know y'all have heard of chalupas because Taco Bell has chalupas, but that is not the traditional chalupa. That's a lot of the word. Okay, traditional chalupas, as found in Cholula, Puebla, are small, thick, boat-shaped fried masa topped with salsa, cheese, and shredded. Other regions in Mexico add variations, which can include chorizo, pork, shredded chicken, or refried beans, in addition to the classic cheese, salsa, and lettuce toppings. So it's kind of like, I just forgot the word. It's basically just a chip with a little tension in it so it can hold all the cheese, which sounds delicious to me. Okay, the last one is the coolest one. I wish I could show y'all a picture. I should have printed one out, but it's called chiles en noganda. So chiles en noganda is an iconic dish of Mexico. It is said to have been invented in the convent of Santa Monica for okay, the weird words come in. Augustin de Iturbide, I said that wrong. His visit to Puebla in 1821. Augustine was Mexico's first emperor after Mexico won independence from Spain. He was served chiles en noganda in Puebla while traveling back to Mexico City from Veracruz for signing the Treaty of Cordoba, which gave Mexico its independence. So I know we thought until today that today celebrated Mexico independence, but it's not. It's actually in September. But this is a dish that we use to celebrate Mexico's independence. Ooh, enchiladas sound good. Okay, so this dish signifies Mexican independence and is made up of the colors of the Mexican flag, red, white, and green. So if you look this up, a small dish with white sauce, then it has red, white, and green all over the top. So it's actually really cool. David H. says his mom likes chile en noganda. Well, if you want to make it, I want to try it. So the flavors are just as colorful as the ingredients. The sweet, savory pico de gallo, or picadillo, stuffed guano pepper, dipped in egg batter, fried, and topped with a rich walnut sauce, pomegranate seeds, and parsley is something you will not regret. So those traditionally made for Mexico's Independence Day, it is one of Puebla's most cherished dishes. All sound good to me. I'm gonna have to try some. But I know y'all have been commenting a little bit, but what's y'all's favorite Mexican or Tex-Mex food? If we're going with Tex-Mex, I'm probably gonna say enchiladas. But Mexican, I love these things called gorditas. They're like little pocket tacos. Hi, Billy. So favorite Mexican food. Okay. Beef tacos with jalapenos. That sounds good. And with jalapenos. Enchiladas. What kind of enchiladas do y'all like? Tamales. Those are good too. Those are how to make. Yep. I think I'm going to make some enchiladas tonight. I wish I could make this other stuff, but I might need to practice that first. Chips, guacamole. Nathan, I agree. Chicken and sour cream are where it's at. See, now I'm hungry. I have to go have some chips and salsa after this. Okay. Y'all ready for some trivia? Before we we get hungry. Spicy food is good. Ooh, huevos rancheros. Very yum. I should have asked Miss Lupe for her. She's great tamales. Right. Food trivia, like he always is. Oh, nachos. Okay. We're gonna go make some food because I'm hungry now. Billy, my dog, is in here today. They were with Mr. Hip over here, so I want them to mess him up. Hey, Alex. Cheese enchiladas. Okay. All right, so the first one, y'all already kind of answered this, but we'll begin. So Cinco de Mayo is Spanish for what? What does Cinco de Mayo mean in English? Hey, Tim. We are talking about what Cinco de Mayo means in English. Five of what? Yeah, 5th of May. Thank you, Richie. So Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May, which we learned they celebrate the 5th of May because that's the day of the battle against the French. All right, so what country has the biggest celebration in Cinco de Mayo? We talked about this earlier. It's not what you would think it is. So what country has the biggest celebrations for Cinco de Mayo? It's not Mexico. It's Spain. Yeah, Dylan in the U.S. Yeah, David got it too. The U.S. has the biggest celebrations for Cinco de Mayo. Even though we're celebrating Mayo, we celebrate this day bigger than them, which is kind of weird. Other countries with big celebrations was Japan and Australia. Yeah. So like all of the countries celebrate it bigger than Mexico, even though we're celebrating Mexico. USA. Okay. This one's going to be a tricky one. So there's 7 states that used to be part of Mexico. Let's see if y'all can name those 7 states. I'll give you a hint. We live in one of them. So 7 states used to be part of Mexico. Let's try to think of the ones that are close to Mexico. So along the border. It's a geography lesson. Texas, yes. That's one of them. There's another really big state. It's where Minnesota's from. New Mexico is also one. Yeah, good job, Tommy. We got Texas, New Mexico. Well, San Antonio is just the city, but yeah. Let's see. See if y'all can get one more, and I'll tell y'all the rest. So we got Texas, New Mexico, not Louisiana. Go the other way, Richie. California was one. So let's think about the that are between Texas and California. All right, Alex got most of them. So Texas, Arizona, New Nevada, California. The two we're missing, Colorado and Utah. So way before any of these were part of the U.S., Mexico goes up. That's most of the left side of the country. Or I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. Most of the west side. So I'll say those again. The 7 states that used to be part of Mexico: Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. That one's kind of a given. Colorado, Utah, Nevada, and California. Isn't that crazy how big Mexico to be? Costa Rica, yep. Yeah, there's some other countries down in Central America used to be part of it too. I didn't look those up though. There was a lot. But Costa Rica, I think, was one, Thomas. Yeah. Everyone should go look up a map because it's really cool how big Mexico was. It went all the way to the West Coast. I want you to go back to... What do you need to do, Adam? You want me to repeat it? I mean, Texas is the best. We may be partial. So, what holiday in Mexico honors relatives that have passed away? So you may know this movie, Coco. Do you know what holiday they're celebrating in Coco? Yep, Amber got it. Day of the Dead, which actually pronounced Dia de Muertos. So dead. 155 years ago. Oh, yep, that's when the Puebla, Adam, you're right. Yeah, so Dead honors... I thought I had that name. It's a 2-day holiday that honors that have passed away. And in Mexico, they believe during those 2 days, their spirits actually come back and visit families. So if y'all have seen Coco, they make sure to, it is November, you're right. They make sure to take pictures of family members at their graves. It's actually a really good way to celebrate your relatives without being sad, right? You get to celebrate their life. Yep, so y'all should all go watch Coco today. But be prepared, it's kind of sad in a good way. Right. Last trivia question. So what is the band that there's anywhere from 4 to 20 musicians, violins, trumpets, and guitars called? So you might see these types of bands at Mexican restaurants, and they go around and sing to what they're called. The hint is that this type of band originated from Mexico, and they usually wear a charro suit, which is an elaborately decorated suit with silver and gold embellishments and embroidery. Thomas Mariachi Band. So isn't that cool? We usually see the small ones, like the 4 ones, but they can get as big as 20 people. And they play all different violins and trumpets, guitars. Miss Kelsey says that George wants one of those at their wedding. That sounds like a fun part. I also didn't know what the wore was called a charro suit. And they usually have a giant sombrero on, and they're all fancy. Yeah. Mariachi is a weird word. It's Mariachi. Mariachi. So we can celebrate today by listening to some mariachi music and dancing. I don't know if y'all have seen the outfits that they wear when they dance. They're really big skirts, so they can like flip them around. It's really to watch salsa dancing. All right, guys. Chips and churros. Churros sound good, Lauren. Hey, Sean. Okay, so today is all about my abilities in MP Online. So my last question is I wanted to know what your favorite activity or thing that you've learned has been with MP Online. We've done a lot in the last month, but if any of you have a favorite, maybe you've learned to cook with Rados, or what's been y'all's favorite thing? Favorite has been dance parties. Those are just fun. But I love being able to actually interact like this, like seeing comments. It's kind of like we're back in the classroom. Mine said music and cooking. Thomas likes the devotionals. Yeah, those are cool. What was your favorite thing to learn how to cook, Ryan? What was your favorite cooking? Working out with Jesse and Olivia? Yeah, learn about the Bible with Foster. Music with Dalton. The dance parties are fun. I will give you that. Classes, workouts. Oh, good. Y'all like the morning updates. Cooking. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that y'all are having fun. I know it's been a weird month. The pet show. That was a good one, too. So y'all like Cinco de Mayo history. If y'all are online, make sure you're sharing all of these videos today so you can show your families and your friends what y'all have been doing for the past month, because today is all about raising money for my abilities. I've had fun with you too, Tommy. Yeah. It has been weird, but you know, we're making it through. It's a month now, and we're still. So make sure when we finish here, y'all share everything. The next thing we have today, let's see, is at noon, and you're going to be cooking a lot of meatballs, which is Miss Rados. All the Facebook classes. David, you participate in all of them. So David actually made all the recipes in the craft today. I saw a picture. Yep, and today goes through 9 p.m. So it's more day than normal. Yes, thank you, Miss Summer. She just shared the link to donate. So if y'all want to share that, and y'all like MP Online and my possibilities, that would be awesome. Not everything is going to be live. There's some other stuff throughout the day, and make sure you come back at 5 because there's a surprise y'all are going to see. It's pretty great. All right, guys. Let's see. Y'all can say bye to my hugely important piñata. I hope that y'all learned something today. I know I've had fun decorating. This is probably going to be up for a few days because I just love it. So let me know what y'all decide to eat today. If y'all in any way what y'all are listening to, I want to hear it. Other than that, I will see y'all back here at noon to learn some meatballs. right? Bye, guys.